Hi, my name is Katie Larson, and this is my React Redux app called Potluck Planner. It is based on Facebook's event functionality, where you can create an event, invite people, but this also adds dishes or recipes, so you can track who's bringing what, you can claim a recipe, so you remember what you bring, and then also so you don't end up with like 7 different kinds of potato salad and no bratwurst at your cookouts. Like I said, this app was made using React and Redux. I also used Babel plugins to ensure ES5, ES6 functionality. It also uses JWT authentication on the client side using the knock gem for Rails. The API backend is Ruby on Rails. So we will just start out here. I do have some seed data. Already going, but we will start a new account. So this is our basic landing page. You can see home, tells you what's going on. You can go to about and see, get more details, sign up, and of course sign in. So here we will do sign up. We will just do basics. This signs you up and logs you in as well. This is our user landing page, and as you can see, the nav bar has given us our basic functionality right here. So account, just, very basic and limited, not a whole lot of user information is needed. Let's update it. Why don't we let's add an image. And then you always have to add confirm your password, or if you're changing it, and there we have a little image right there. Here's our friends. Right now we don't have any friends. Let's add some friends. These are all the users that are not currently our friends. The add friends. I don't think Stubbs and I are friends anymore. Remove friends. I'll add them back in there. So you can, play with that as you will. I don't have inverse functionality, so if you friend Stubbs in this case, Stubbs is not going to see that you have friended him. He's going to have to friend you back in order for you to show up on Stubbs's page. It's not reciprocal. All right. So your recipes. This is the recipe index page, a list of all your recipes. Of course, as a new user, we don't have any recipes right now. New to you recipes, these are recipes that you have created but have not cooked, in other words, have not claimed or brought to a potluck. These are exactly that, what you have brought to previous potlucks or are bringing to a potluck. The cooked recipes may be created by you, they may not be, they could really be created by somebody else. And attached to whatever potluck you were attending. So let's just add a few recipes. Show you that functionality. You have basic CRUD functionality here. So we'll make a salad, pretty easy. www.salad.com, create, and voila, we have salad right here. Let's add another one. Let's add burgers. Burgers is always good. Everybody likes a burger. Burgers.com. There, and we'll add one more for good measure, cake. Moderate difficulty on that cake. Create. So there we have 3 different recipes here. They're all new to you, of course. We haven't claimed any of them to cook. We have the get recipe links, where you can see the URL for the recipe. Salad, this is 7 layered salad, let's say, and then we're going to update it like this. Update recipe, 7-layer salad right there. Let's delete cake, and you can delete it just like that. So we have a couple of recipes here. Why don't we add some potlucks? So let's do picnic. This is going to be in the park. It's going to be in June 9th. Be at 2 p.m. Description, fun. You can add a little image if you want. Create, and this takes us to our potluck show page. You can see the URL right there. So there's 6 potluck. We do have some seed potlucks going on too. And then because you are the host or the creator of the potluck, you can update guest list, invite guests, suggest recipes, edit potluck, cancel potluck, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. Let's create a few more. Election day dinner. Let's say it's at my house, and today is election day in Chicago. And time, we'll say 10 p.m. Celebrate election returns. Perfect. Create. Great. So we can see we have our two potlucks happening. So let's take a look at this election day dinner. Let's flesh this out a little bit more. We invite some folks. So these are 3 friends. That's who you could pick from guests. You can't invite people with whom you are not friends. So why don't we invite admin, and we'll invite Stubbs right there. And then if you want to, like, if you accidentally invite somebody and they haven't responded yet, you can just go in and remove them by checking the box and then pressing update guest list. Once they've responded as coming maybe or not coming, it would be a little rude to disinvite them, so you don't get that option anymore. So, let's suggest some recipes. So you can see select recipes right here. We have these first 4 recipes were not created. Those are seed recipes. They weren't created by us. And then we have these 2 recipes which have been created by us. So we'll pick those 2, and then we'll pick a hard recipe. Add recipes. Perfect. And you can see that they've all been added here. The ones that we have created, we have options to edit or delete. The one that's hard recipe was not created by us, so we do not get those options, edit recipe or delete recipe. But you'll notice that all of them have this cook me button. And I'm going to cook this hard recipe. That is the one that I will be bringing to this potluck. I've claimed it. The instant that I claim it on the server, nobody else can take that recipe. I would have to reject it in order for it to be kind of put back in the pot, so to speak, of available recipes. But why don't we edit our potluck? Why don't we add a little picture to this? A little picture right here. Cool. Oops. Sorry about that. Just go update potluck. Oh, and that's so cute. We have a little bit of election day dinner right there. So that is our basic functionality when it comes to potlucks. Now, if we have claimed the hard recipe right here, so let's go back and take a look at our recipes. Oh, and there it is in the cooked recipes. Again, notice we don't have the option to edit or delete it. I'm going to go ahead and sign out, clear out that token from session storage, and let's take a look at the functionality from the guest perspective. So I'm going to sign in. We're going to sign in as admin. So welcome admin. All of the rest of this functionality is going to be the same. Right in here, let's take a look at our potlucks. There's our election day dinner. Hello. And you'll notice that we don't have the option anymore to invite people at the top or update our guest list. We also don't have the option to edit or cancel our potluck, and I'll show the cancel functionality in just 1 second. If we scroll down, we can't, even though that we can delete or edit this recipe, we can't claim it as something we're bringing to the potluck because Katie, the other user we were just signed in as, has already taken that recipe. But let's go ahead, we're going to do that 7-layer salad, that'll be ours. And then let's go ahead and RSVP. We're going to go to this. Great, that's wonderful. And then who is invited? Oops, sorry, don't right click. And here you can see admin, which is us, we've signed in. Maybe not coming, and then Stubbs has not yet RSVP'd. So we can always see who's going. And we don't necessarily, if you notice, Stubbs is coming, but Stubbs is actually not one of our friends. We can certainly add him as a friend, but he is actually not one of our friends. He's associated with the potluck itself, not with our own friends. So why don't we go ahead, I believe picnic is one that we've created. Let's cancel this potluck. This is just not happening, not feeling it. And then we get the canceled event, all the buttons are wiped out, and yeah, we can only do that, of course, if we are the host or the creator of the potluck. So that is the basic potluck functionality, tracking your potlucks and tracking your recipes, as well as being able to friend and invite people, cancel events, and create events. So a little miniature version for those of us who don't use Facebook quite so much, all into a beautiful functional format. Thank you very much.